The first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you about the 4 steps from a year-end transition and how to prepare your portal for the next year, right? Step one is to make sure that you have the right teachers in your portal. So I'm so for those of you who are familiar with it, of course, you'll recognize your participant section. If you're new to the portal, please move to the participant section and just try to follow along. But yes, I'm showing like a demo account. I don't want to show anyone's real data. Within this account, I have 3 participants. So one of the things that, for example, we want to do is we want to exclude one of them. If this teacher is no longer in our community, we can just click on this delete icon, but in fact, it doesn't delete the teacher. What we've added this archiving feature, so you can remove the teachers, but then if there's an audit situation or if you need to pull back the records, you'll see we've added in the top right corner this button to bring up the archived participant. So I'm going to click on that. And then if I need to restore someone's records, be able to report them to the state or for my own review, I can bring that person back. So you can review your participants. You can archive them one at a time or based on some grouping. But that's how you clean up your roster from participants, from teachers and staff that's no longer there. If you need to add new staff, then we have this add participant link right here. It's a very seamless process if you just want to add one person, email, first name, last name, and then the next step, you'll be able to assign them to a building or to a learning group. You'll be able to give them administrative access rights, and so on. So this is a great way for you to add kind of one person at a time. If you have a lot of people that you would like to add, or if you'd like to change the kind of the organizational structure where maybe they change the schools or they're in a different learning group, just call us, talk to us directly. There's a simple Excel file that you can use that will append your records and add all new folks as they come in. So that's when we clean up the house. Then another thing that we also hear is what to do with the current self-reflections. You have 3 options for your current staff. First of all, you can just roll them into the next year and keep the growth trajectory intact. So don't change anything. And maybe last year you focused on domain number 1. This year your plan is to focus on domain number 3. You don't need to delete older self-reflection results. You can just continue using your portal and have it update in real time. Your second option is to reset individual domains or the entire thing for a person. So, for example, if you're in participants, you would go into your actions, and within your actions, you can see that you have a section here that says reset self-reflection. And so for any one person or for a group of people, you can reset any one domain or the entire thing. If you do that, your teacher will receive an email that their self-reflection has been reset and asking them to proceed to their dashboard and complete it. And of course, you can mix and match, right? Some people you may want to keep in their current trajectory. Other folks, maybe they're on the plan, or maybe you want them to focus on a particular domain. So it's easy to reset their self-reflection results as you need them. So those were the 3 things that are important in terms of your cleanup, 3 out of 4, right? Removing or archiving participants, adding new participants, and resetting self-reflection where necessary. The fourth is probably more impactful because this is where you're able to define the date range for your portal. So, for example, if you have a lot of data, a lot of observations, forms, portfolios, you just had a full productive year last time, you want to take away all that white noise this year. So you can say, so then that means that you can define your year, let's say from August 1 of 2025 through July 31 of 2026. Now that you've defined the year, all the system will simply or collect all of the observations, feedbacks, and forms, everything that you and the teachers do in this form in this portal only for this year. Having said that, making sure that we can control all the artifacts that are being collected and displayed. Having said that, if you are an evaluator, if you are a principal, if you're an evaluator, often enough, you still want to look at the prior data, right? You still want to look at what happened last year. So as if you're an evaluator, if you have that admin access, you have your own custom date range in the evaluation section. So this date range will by default will conform to the global setting, but then you can go back and really look at the last year's history and bring it up and make sure that that helps you shape your feedback and evaluation ratings. So quite often people like to start with this step 4 first with the date range because it makes everything else clearer.